about how the stock markets have rebounded in early trade. The Sensex has jumped, and we also know that the Nifty has also climbed 169.55 points to 24,000, more than 24,000 points. So markets have opened in the green. The Sensex has jumped 546 points, and the Sensex currently is at 77,210 mark, and the Nifty has also gained about 169 points. So Nifty is above the 24,000 level. So here my colleague Ashesha will be joining us, the lead research analyst from ET Now, to tell us about what the market sentiment goes on to show. So yes, we are going to go across to my colleague joining us from ET Now, but for now we're telling you how the markets have opened in the green. Before that, let's once again give our viewers a quick check of what has happened about the oil prices. Today, the oil prices stand at, like we showed you, more than $107 per barrel. And Brent crude, that was the price of Brent crude. We've shown you how in the last few days itself there has been price volatility. Ashesha, my colleague, is with us. Ashesha, what is your reading of the sentiment today? The markets, the opening right now, we are seeing they've opened in the green. What is the larger sentiment that you are analyzing?
Well, yes, Indian markets have opened well in the green. In fact, Nifty is holding up with gains of 0.8% as we speak. It is now trading above that 24,000 level. Remember, 24,000 is an important psychological mark for the Nifty, and we have passed that once again. Remember, last week we have seen a lot of uncertainty around the Strait of Hormuz, around everything that's happening on the geopolitical front, because of which Nifty slipped below that 24,000 mark. In fact, on Friday we ended at about 23,900, and we have again recovered from the lowest point that we saw in Friday's trading session. So the sentiment clearly is positive. Most Asian markets are trading with some amount of gains in today's trading session, although there is no respite when it comes to oil prices, because oil is even today trading above that $105 per barrel mark. So yes, expensive oil continues to remain a concern for economies like India, because India imports nearly 80 to 85% of its crude oil requirement.
Right.
So higher oil prices continue to remain a concern. But for now, Indian markets have retracted, with Nifty sustaining above that 24,000 mark.
And Ashesha, if I just put the biggest global development this morning, the fact that Iran has given out a new proposal. It wants to ensure that the Strait of Hormuz has reopened. What kind of sentiment, how does the market react to a development of that sort?
Well, yes, whenever we have any kind of positive development around the opening of Strait of Hormuz, we of course see positive reaction come in for oil prices. But this time around, perhaps looks like the market has not digested this. It has not accepted that the Strait of Hormuz will open, and that is the reason oil prices have not fallen. In fact, as we speak, Brent crude continues to trade above $105 per barrel. We saw those levels on Friday, and those levels are continuing today as well. There has been a lot of to and fro when it comes to the opening of Strait of Hormuz. That continues. There's a lot of uncertainty, and that is the reason we have not seen any kind of cool off when it comes to oil prices in the global market.
All right. So thank you for, decoding the market sentiment and also telling us about what the oil prices are looking like today. With that, let's also once again tell our viewers about